Selby here. Today I want to show a series of shoulder stretches. The musculature both in the side of the shoulder as well as in behind, underneath. You want to make sure that you're trying to get all the musculature surrounding the shoulder complex on a whole. A lot of people know to bring the arm across the body, giving a good overstretch on the elbow. That's going to stretch out in through the back of the deltoid as well as the musculature in behind the shoulder blade, the rhomboid that attaches to the spine. Now some people will reach underneath. That tends to jam the shoulder up, so try to avoid that. Instead, reach over top, keep that shoulder down, and pull across the body. You can get a really good stretch, go in behind. Now remember with your stretching, ramp into the stretch, hold nice and long, 20 to 30 seconds, and then ramp out of it. If you want to deepen this stretch, you can hold on to a door jamb, for example. Same position, I want to keep my shoulder down and I can throw my body weight back. So I'm getting quite a deep stretch with this now. Now depending on how you angle your body in relation to where you're holding on, you can change the stretch, so feel free to vary the stretch according to how it feels for you. Now when it comes to stretching out underneath and in behind the shoulder, bringing the arm back, trying to vertically orient it, you'll also stretch out the tricep muscle with this, and pulling back, trying to really get a good strong stretch. Do not get pain into the shoulder joint with this position. A good stretch sensation is fine, but you should never get pain with that particular position. Now to go back to that rhomboid, that muscle that's in between the shoulders, so when I do a rowing motion and my shoulder blade pulls back, I'm really working the rhomboids with that stretch. What you want to do is kneel down. Now if it doesn't bother your knees, you can sit right back onto your heels. If it bothers your knees, feel free to come up. Bring your arm across the body and try to keep it nice and tight to the knees. Now I'm going to be pulling my wrist away from my body. So I'm going to grab that wrist, I'm going to have a nice steady pull, and now I'm going to shift my weight to the right. So I'm getting a very, very strong stretch. The lower I go into this, the deeper I can get that stretch sensation. Okay? So when you go into this stretch though, do not compromise the shoulder complex, just a good stretch. Now another excellent stretch that you can get through the shoulder complex, you'll also feel this into the back, so more bang for your buck. Using a door or just something firm that you can hold on to, like a support beam or a signpost, for example, if you're outside running. Contact, comfortable distance apart between your feet, and throw your weight back. Really feeling as though you're getting a good stretch. Now make sure you've got a good firm grip with your feet in through the floor, as well as holding on with your hands. You don't want to land backwards. Really allowing my body weight to shift back. Now, if I bend my left knee and shift to the left, I'm going to get a much stronger stretch, go down that right side, and vice versa. Now if I bend the right, shift to the right, I'm going to get quite a strong stretch going down that left side. Especially when it's not feasible to get down on the ground, that is an excellent shoulder stretch. Now a lot of people are familiar with the child position in yoga, where you're kneeling down, similar to that rhomboid stretch that we just did, and stretching the arms out. If you want to deepen that stretch, you can use an exercise ball. If you don't have an exercise ball, the seat of a chair or a footstool, something of the appropriate height would work well. Again, if it bothers your knees, you don't have to sit on your heels. You can come up a bit. Stretch those arms out, staying on the high point of the ball, and let your body drop. Feeling a good strong stretch in through that shoulder region. Now, you can deepen this stretch on either side by walking the ball over. When I walk over to the right, I get a good strong stretch go down that left side. And again, when I walk over to the left, I get a good strong stretch go down that right side. The lower I can get my body, the deeper I can get that stretch. Again, make sure you are not compromising the shoulder joint. If you get shoulder joint pain, stop. There shouldn't be pain with stretching. There should be a degree of discomfort depending on how tight your muscles are. If you do have any questions, just leave a comment below and I will answer it accordingly.